everybody, I'm Sticky McGee, and do you know where you are? 'Cause I do. You're on a retreat, and man, it has been a while since I was on a retreat. Seems like the last time I was on a retreat, Ben was only 19 years old, and now he's like 50 or something. Sheesh. Anyway, the greatest thing about retreats is not the music, or the food, or the gigantic board games, or the meditations, or the small group talks. It's, say it with me now, the rules! Holy macaroni, do I love the rules. I just can't get enough of them. I think I might be addicted. Oh, maybe I should join Rule Lovers Anonymous. Hey, I'll do that later. For now, rule number 1, do not leave. Ben and Nancy and the core team must know where you are at all times. So to make sure of that, they've installed an electric fence around the perimeter. If you so much as take one unpermissioned step out of here, 10 billion gigawatts of power will shoot from your head to your toes. Gigawatts, you say? Gigawatts! 10 billion of them. So don't leave, or your hair will be stuck straight up, forever, like this. Rule number 2. Don't leave messes laying around. Clean up after yourselves. The last thing anyone wants to do on a retreat is sit in your discarded bologna. Have you ever sat on old bologna? It stinks, and it's slimy and green. It would totally ruin your day. So if I find any bologna on the ground, I'm going to look at the name written on it and make that person work for the rest of their lives in a bologna factory. Have you ever been to a bologna factory? They stink, and they're slimy and green. It's disgusting. So don't leave your messes laying around. Rule number 3, participate. You will get out of the retreat what you put into it. If you put a bad attitude into the retreat with a splash of cynicism and an unhealthy dose of sarcasm, guess what you'll get out of the retreat? Poop-flavored pie. But if you put love and respect and patience and niceness into the retreat, you'll get a heaping helping of awesome au gratin with a side dish of deep-fried friendship and a bottomless glass of milky knowledge. Unless you're lactose intolerant, in that case you'll get soy knowledge. It's equally delicious. Well, those are the rules. I am Sticky, my great Father Bruno's ghost.
I am not dead, my darling.
I mean, great Father Bruno's ghost from the future. I almost forgot the most important rule of all. Do not, under any circumstances, feed Lexi Wesselman after midnight. If you do, she'll grow to 500 times her normal size, turn pink, and start fighting giant robots from space. I have you now, Voltron. With little to no regard for the safety and well-being of the buildings around her. And just when we all think that Lexi is about to defeat the giant robot from space, the giant robot from space will pull out some sort of super glowy sword thing, and we'll all think, well, that's the end of giant Lexi Wesselman, when suddenly Lexi will turn on the whistle signal, and her whole family will show up, take that giant robot from space down, which will all be very disruptive of the retreat, so don't feed Lexi Wesselman after midnight. Those are the rules. I'm Sticky McGee, and I'll see you next year.